Be honest, if someone asked you whether Elon Musk was evil or not, and if you guessed the wrong answer, you would get shot in the head. Which one would you choose? And I can bet you that you would choose evil if you really had to make a decision that your life is dependent on. So here's the thing, I don't understand how this guy has suddenly become a object of worship in the world. What the fuck is going on? What's going on? And it's actually kind of sad that the majority of the population can just eat all of this shit up and believe all of his stories and not even try to criticize what this guy is doing and the things that he says and how he contradicts them. My biggest issue with this guy is the fact that for years he preached about not going too far with AI and technology. And what is he doing now? What is he doing? You tell me. In fact, let me just rewind one of my old videos I've made about him. Hey yo, Elon Musk lied to all of us. Remember when he said that people should be careful with going too far with artificial intelligence and doing too much in this field could actually be dangerous? Well, what he was trying to actually say is that leave this shit to me because I wanna be the one leading the way in this field. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. On another note, this looks like a demon and all the shit that he can do is crazy. This is the beginning of the end. And this is also the same man that is working on Neuralink. Look into that. So we don't know his intentions anymore. We thought he was a nice guy and he was actually against the people in the Silicon Valley and all these other technology folks that are trying to push artificial intelligence to a point where it could actually get dangerous and replace human beings. But who would have thought it would be Elon Musk who'd come up with this shit first? And I still stand by what I said in that video. Did you know that most of the story that this guy has told about his life is actually not true? He talks about how he came to United States of America with a few $100s or something, but he didn't mention the fact that his father owned an emerald mine. This guy comes from wealth, not just rich. Normal folks are rich. This guy comes from wealth. And one could argue that they exploited African land for its natural resources to get rich. But I don't want to take that angle in this video. Either way, he comes from wealth. His story is bullshit. His father kept funding his ventures in the United States. He did a lot of bad business. He messed up a lot of companies that he started and worked with. And who saved his ass? It was his father and his family's wealth. But here's the more sinister part about him. He's been pushed to us as a billionaire guy that is just like us. He talks against the establishment. He says what is considered against the grain and what is being promoted in the mainstream media and things of that nature. He goes back and forth with Bill Gates and what's the other guy's name, the other idiot, Jeff Bezos. He tries to make himself look more like a regular guy and it's working. His PR team is doing a fantastic job at making people like him. Normal folks see this guy, what he's achieved, supposedly, at least from what it looks like, and they see that, oh, this guy's not a sellout. He talks about, oh, I have a small house and shit like that. But they don't understand that he's being pushed to everyone to become as likable as possible just so he could push his agenda on everyone, which is, by the way, the same agenda as every other elite billionaire. He's just in a different cloth, let's say. The main point of this video is that stop worshipping someone that you don't even know enough about. This is just the information that's out there. God knows what else we would know if someone really dug into his whole history, but we don't know. They will probably hide it and we will never know. So don't just worship any man just because he's being promoted in the mainstream media or whatever to you. Here's the thing, whenever you see someone being promoted heavily and being made to be very likable, be very suspicious. That's when you have to be extra suspicious of why this guy is being pushed everywhere and everyone just has nice things to say about him. That's usually a cover up for what's really going on behind the scenes. And here's the thing, the reason I made this video is because you can't even criticize this guy anymore. His fans, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, it's becoming very cult like, and whenever a fandom or supporters of someone becomes very cult like, I get a natural urge to speak about it, because it's not natural for a man to worship another man like this. So yes, no one's above criticism. I'm out. Peace.